Hello, this is Gigal from Sakkara in Egypt. Today I will show you something really amazing, a place that only a very few were able to visit. So watch this video until the end because it's really something magical. So behind me you can see the Djoser pyramid also in this aerial view. You know that officially this pyramid is third Dynasty 1, it's about 2675 years before Christ, but this site has maybe the most important secrets of ancient Egypt, as we will see now. Do you know that under this pyramid they found more than 40,000 vases and containers in very hard stone like diorite in only one pit? Do you know that under this pyramid complex there are more than 6 kilometers of subterranean network, underground corridors? That is some of the amazing things you can find in Djoser complex. But today we will go to the south of Djoser and I will show you this really amazing site. Please now look at the south of Djoser pyramid and at the left of the south in this picture. It was a very important place for the Heb-Seb festival. They translated this name of festival by the Jubilee of the Pharaoh. It was in fact a feast to renew the strength of Pharaoh and to assure him on the. This ritual of Heb-Seb, Pharaoh was doing it mainly for Egypt to contact his Ka and the Ka of Egypt. What was the Ka? It is very important. I am writing a lot about it in my book, but the Ka, we can say that it is our double, and everything has its double in the other world. Egypt has a Ka, Pharaoh has a Ka, you have a Ka, a city has a Ka, etc. It's kind of a guardian angel in the other world. And it is in reality our link to the divine. When you recognize it, the existence of your Ka, you admit your union with God and the divine. You recognize that you are guided by the divine. It's very important to understand that. And this ceremony of the Set, it is in fact a way for Pharaoh to reconnect with the divine after a few years. It was necessary to reconnect time to time. It was a jubilee every 30 years, but some pharaohs, Ramses II, was doing it each 3 years. It was very important to do this to get again good things in the life of the country, of a city, etc. And it was necessary to reconnect with your Ka, to make him interested again in your earthly life, to make him coming a few moments. I learned in Egypt that the Ka is in fact connecting with you when you sleep. And there Pharaoh was refreshing the divine forces for the country, and so it was a very important feast and very hard for Pharaoh because he had to run from dawn to sunset in this south court around symbols of each area of Egypt, and he has to start in 2 thrones. It is said Upper Egypt 1 and Lower Egypt 1, but in fact it is the union between the earth and the celestial, the terrestrial and the celestial. The 2 different crowns are the symbols of the union between both. It's also a symbol of the Sematawi, the union north-south, the earthly and celestial, and Pharaoh in this plateau of Sakkara. You have to imagine, in this plateau of Sakkara, by very hot weather, has to run from dawn to sunset in this south court. And he has to perform many things. For example, he has to run behind a bull. A bull in ancient Egyptian is named Ka also. So he had basically to run behind his proper car, and he was wearing vases, the vases full of the water of life. So it was a feast dedicated to life, to get again this link with the divine, and he has to raise again the jet pillar, this column that symbolized the terrestrial axis, the four sacred elements, the order, the harmony. He has to raise up it again in the south court. This ritual was very long, and this is leading us to the concept of the energy of Noum, that is the energy of the porter doing libations. Noum was pouring water for the union of the two vases, and the union of the two vases is the union of the body that you receive at your birth, the het, it is to say the matter composing your body, and the ka, our divine double. In fact, the ka is a matrix of our body. Noum is shaping both body plus ka every time there is a birth. And then he reshaped them in another cycle of life. The ka is the matrix of the human body, an immortal matrix, because ancient Egyptians used to say that when you die, you come back to your ka. Noum is often represented in a jet pillar shape, and Noum, the potter, is the one who shaped the humans. We are in the creation of life, in the invocation of life, in the resurrection, in the link with the divine, and I will bring you into this amazing place underground, and you will go with me. But first, I have to show you where it is. It is there in red in the map. To go down, look at it. I will go there down. You imagine it's very deep, and to access down there are multiple stairs, but this is still nothing because you are under the sun, free. But at the end of these stairs, after there is a great descent underground starting. So come, you are going inside with me. Just before going down together to this amazing chamber, I have to explain to you that before the said festival, the night before, Pharaoh was doing a very specific ritual. He has to sleep inside a skin of bull, it is to say in the arms of his ka, because the bull is symbol of the ka, in a very secret chamber, to be able to welcome his ka, to be rejuvenated by him. And it is this place where you are going. Only a very, very few people could visit this place. It's not open to the public because it's dangerous, and there are extraordinary things inside. So, as you can see, it is very narrow. It was in works of restoration when I was inside. It was not this year. They permit me to visit this place. I am so glad they did. And you see, I am descending. And pay attention, because now you will see something very unusual. I am arriving to the place I want you to see first, and you see I'm descending, and it's quite narrow, and I am watching the ceilings because you can see very ancient cedar beams. It is cedar beams. We are already very deep, more than 80 meters underground, and you can see cedar beams on the ceilings, very ancient one. You see, it's totally amazing. It's an entanglement because they are reinforcing all the structures. And there you can see the main pit. You have seen it in the map before. All was filmed, of course, without lights, and flashes, of course, without, because there were already lights for the works, as you can see. And you see there are bricks, stones, a mix of earth, bricks and stones. You see there the bricks were restored, and as you can see, the ancient Egyptians knew the Ark of Circle, the vault. The vault existed in ancient Egypt, as you can see. They just they are restoring it, and you can see it's a labyrinth. There are corridors going everywhere. It was nice that I was guided, and you see there it's a mix of bricks and earth, mud, stones. Do you realize that there I have tons of stones and earth up my head? It's very deep. We are very deep there. There you see modern wooden planks for form work, protection to reinforce. And there you see the earth mixed with straw and shells fibers. And you see the strong lintel that is wearing all the structure of the corridor, and you can see that up to it there is earth, possibly to protect it from the effect of micro earthquakes. There you see other corridors. It's really amazing. And now we arrived in this famous chamber where never have been found any sarcophagus or mummy. The size is about 1 meter 60 on 1 meter 60, and the height is about 1 meter 30. And something you can't see there is that there are heavy rectangular pillars inside this very small room, and there you can see the blue tiles. The walls were full of it, and all the nuances, all the shades of blue, turquoise, and in fact they were sewn behind on the limestone by little holes. You can see there. There are two very small chambers, and there you can see the jet pillars, very nice, very amazing ones. and it was not possible to put a sarcophagus in this chamber. Even just a human body laying, it's difficult, because the pillars are impeding it. Pharaoh had to sleep curled up. They are missing a lot of tiles. There you can see the blue tiles in Pharaoh. You will see now Pharaoh running in the Hapsad festival in the South Court. You can see just below the blue tiles there. You will see now. You can see Pharaoh now running. And it was there that Pharaoh was sleeping in his car skin, and you see the amazing blue tiles, all of different shades of blue. These limestone strips, these blue tiles, are really amazing. Don't miss that the ancient Egyptian, for them the dark blue is male and the light blue and turquoise is female. The limestone is linked to the water as well the alabaster. So you are inside a female chamber, the matrix of a woman. You are ready to rebirth. This is very sophisticated. You can see there the little holes where the tiles were sewn. The blue in ancient Egypt is also associated to the invisible and water. This place is telling us about the invisible, like the baby inside a woman matrix, and it's telling us also about the water of the known, the waters of the origins. This unlimited ocean is continuing to exist after the world creation, and will destruct it to begin another new cycle. It's a really, really amazing place, and you can see how beautiful are these shades of blue. Ancient Egyptians will be very surprised to know that we think that their civilization is about the obsession of death, because it is the contrary. They are obsessed with life, resurrection, the divine, and I am just going back up, and you can see the alabaster blocks that are everywhere there. They are in the pit mainly. They are destroyed by the years. You have to know that all the subterranean structure you saw is duplicated under the Djoser pyramid. They are exactly same underground system with the blue tiles too. And well, I am going up. You have also to know that the famous Set ceremony was a terrible physical test for Pharaoh, because his life was in danger. To run during all a day under such sun, it was very, very dangerous for him. So he was not going, if he was not going to this rejuvenation chamber the night before to connect with his Ka, his divine energy, and the one of Egypt, he could not do this ceremony the day after. This ceremony was requiring so much physical power. He has to avoid the death. So we finished the visit. I am back to the sand, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't miss to register to my YouTube channel, please, and see you soon. Thank you so much, my dear friends.